First one is the headlight cover. This is from Puig. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. It is very simple to install. It's got two screws, one here and one there, and very sturdy, 4mm thick, I believe, glass, good quality, and this is guaranteed that it's not going to discolor. So everybody talks about how expensive the headlight is on GSAs, which I believe, and this was I can't remember exactly what I paid, but I think it was about maybe $80 or $100. Bought it from Revzilla, which I do a lot of my shopping, and came in unharmed, and so I'm pretty happy with it. The second item is, again, I believe it's Puig. It's the wind deflector. I hit it in my other bikes, and whenever I trade a bike, I bring it to the next one. It really helps the wind buffeting. I'm 6 foot and a little change. I think I'm shrinking. Maybe I'm down to 6 foot. So even at the highest setting of the windshield on a highway speeds, this helps a lot and takes the wind over my helmet, and I stay in a nice clean air. So it's money well spent, really. This was, I think, a little over $100 as well. Now here's another inexpensive item that really helps in handling. If you have longer fingers, you can spend about $15 from Amazon or Revzilla and get these grip puppies. And I hit it on every single bike I owned, and unfortunately I don't take it out because it's only $10, $15, so I get a new one every bike. I'm really happy with it, and it doesn't affect the heated steering at all, so heat just goes right through it, and when it gets wet it dries out pretty quickly. Inexpensive, yet very effective. This one over here is a 25mm Wunderlich bar riser, and here is what I can say about this. Good thing is it really helps the ergonomics, and now I'm not reaching too far forward, I'm not leaning over the steering, so it's just a perfect setup. And 25mm was good enough that when I turn the steering, cables don't touch anywhere. It's just no adjustments were needed. And here's my problem. When you get anything from Wunderlich, they are notorious about their bad instructions. And here's what I can tell you. There is no instruction with regards to what goes to left, what goes to right, and what is the front, what is the back. And here's what happens. If you take this one over here and apply to this side, and you put this the other way around, your screws are not going to work. And there is a writing down over here labeled part number, and then there's another one here. If you put the part numbers facing each other, it's not going to work. If you put the part numbers looking out, it's not going to work. So what needs to happen is this needs to look at this way, this needs to look at this way. Otherwise, you're going to have hell of a time trying to install this. A simple sentence in the instructions manual could have helped a lot. So I'm not really happy with the instructions, but overall it really helped with bringing the steering a little bit higher, a little bit towards me, and it works perfectly fine. This one over here is for my telephone. It's a quad lock. It's very safe, very solid, and I'm very happy with the quality. It's a little bit tough to put it on, but taking it off is really simple. So you basically, I'm gonna try it again, but so you need find the angle and turn it. That's it. It's locked into its place. It's not going to go anywhere. It's very safe. And of course, when you turn your phone on, you can look at things sideways. Or if I turn this around, it'll be, vertical. When I turn it vertical, it blocks some of the dash. So I like it horizontal. But to take it off, you push it, turn it half a click, and it's out. And it works just perfect. This over here is my GoPro setup. One thing about this bike, there aren't many places that you can attach GoPro clips, so that's the only place I could find so far. But eventually I need to put it somewhere a little bit higher for a better recording. And again, GoPro is notorious with the wind noise, and this sponge here helps a little bit. But again, you cannot vlog with this. You cannot vlog with GoPro itself without using the microphone. So it's an action camera, so you play music in the background, and that's all it is. Other than that, GoPro is what it is. Not much to say about it. Okay, what you see on the ground is a little bit, it's like a plate. It makes the stand a little bit wider. So when the stand is down, if you are in a slippery area or if you're on a soft surface, it'll have a better, larger surface to hold the bike. And again, it's another $10-15 improvement, and it works. So far, no complaints. This little device here is a protection for the engine bars. So you got a protection for the engine, you got the bars, and then you have another protection for the bars in case if you drop your bike. And don't believe anyone who says I never dropped my bike. Everyone has done it once or twice, and it's eventually gonna happen. Nothing to be upset or embarrassed. At the BMW Performance Riding School, they told us that if you drop your bike, get on top of it, take a nice selfie, and go on with life. That's basically what it is. But again, it's literally a $15 or maybe $20 item, and very easy to install. So if you drop the bike, this will get damaged, so you can replace it, and your bars will stay unharmed. That's another simple protection for your bike. This little pad is about $75-80, and as you see, the phone stays here, and it won't move, it won't drop. And if I didn't have this, and if I put anything on top of this side box, this would slide down and it'll fall, and it happens. So everyone who uses these side bags knows it, that you cannot really put anything on top of it unless, of course, you have one of these pads. And it's really functional. It's worth the $75-80. And if you're gonna have a pannier like this, you gotta have one of these. It's very functional.